Ooh, that's sticking up there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? You open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning. You've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful. So the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Michelle. How are you this morning, sweetheart? I got us our affirmation as well as I think it's a well-being card and a card from the Shaman's Dreams. So, good morning. I hope everybody weekend started out blessed, baby. Let me tell you something. These parent people, they leave. I'm sorry, I got to clean the glasses, but they leave. Um, Mook leave tomorrow, and good morning, cousin Nikki. And Madison's dad leave on the first, and I guess today when we can leave, these kids will get them some act right because um, you guys, I'm not judging on how um, people or my children or other people raise their kids. Good morning, cousin Barb. Good morning, beautiful. But good morning, Alex. Good morning, gorgeous. But yeah, I gotta get them on some kind of track here, cause they I don't know if they used to doing what they want to do or they just doing what they want to do because they here, and the mommy person is still here, and so um they feel like maybe they can't get disciplined. I don't know what it is, and I don't really care, but I'm gonna definitely work on trying to get them in some kind of order or something where we get on some kind of schedule because they flying by the seat of their pants, and I'm accepting them. Cabbage Patch love and hugs this morning. I definitely appreciate it, sweetheart. Um, this morning our affirmation says, "I remember that if I dwell on what I don't want, then I will get more of it." I didn't even read this. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. You right about that, Alex. they go mess around and find out because they've been real all over the place. I got one that don't know how to stop talking, one that don't know how to stop playing, and Maddie is like, oh yeah, so she just going along with the game because she don't really know right now, but it's all good. We gonna work it all out, believe me. So it says, I remember that if I dwell on what I don't want, then I will get more of it. And it's so funny because I woke up this morning, you guys, and I guess I got to just tell y'all about this shit because I didn't even want to say nothing about it, but obviously I'm dwelling on it because it came out of nowhere. Good morning, Darnell. Good morning, handsome. It came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting it yesterday. So that husband guy, he called yesterday, last night. And let me tell you how your brain don't even be. I forgot. I forgot that he had a whole kid on me. Okay, you guys. Yep. I can. Oh, yeah. I forgot he had a whole kid on me. So I forgot all about that. It didn't because the child wasn't a part of our life. The mama went on about her business. He got adopted by her current husband or whatever. Last night he calls out the blue and he says, "Hey, go look on such and such page," and I have no clue who I'm looking for or what I'm looking for because I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So I go on here, I go on this one page, and he says, "And type in Cameron Jackson," and I type in the name, and the boy come up or whatever, and he said, "Well, who do he look like to you?" And I know y'all finna laugh because I'm gonna say he looked like the nigga that cheated on me. You. So what? Do you want me to? I mean, this And the boy is grown now, you guys. So don't be like, because I'm not like that. He grown as hell. So he done been adopted. He been raised by a whole nother man as his dad. Why you stalking his page or whatever you got going on to the point where you brought up old stuff in me? You know what I'm saying? I have forgot all about that boy, and I want to forget again because that's not a part of my world. It don't have anything to do with me. And I was like, so I'm accepting this card. The reason that to remember not to dwell on it so that I don't attract more of that. That was some negative stuff that I didn't even want in my life. I was like, I couldn't deal without that. I didn't need that. And just because you're trying to connect or whatever you're trying to do, I wasn't trying to do that too. I don't know what you got going on, and nor do I care. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. And so me getting the affirmation for today was profound for me because I was sitting here and I was trying to let it go. Teresa, push that out your head. It don't have nothing to do with you. You before yesterday, you didn't know what the boy looked like. You don't know what he looked like. Now, just gone. I don't want that. And that's what I'm saying. When people call your phone and put garbage in your ear that you don't want, you can't always just dismiss it like that. You be like, I ain't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention either. And I wasn't thinking that he was finna go there. We had, from the point that I hit him in the head with the telephone, we ain't talked about that boy no more. Okay? So I don't know why it came up, and it's not my problem. And right here on this live, I'm gonna release that because that don't have nothing to do with me. But the card is there, definitely fitting. I don't want to keep that in me. I don't want to keep I don't want to dwell on that. I don't want to talk about it with him. And the reason that I'm talking about it with you guys is so that I can release it. Because I don't want that. I hope that the boy had a wonderful life. I know that the guy that stepped up and took the place was a nurse down at Receiving Hospital. So he had a really, yeah, I know, Michelle. She said, yeah, I know. And so hopefully I pray that he had a really good and maybe this is what I need to do to release it. I pray that he had a really good life. He looks well or whatever the case may be. And maybe he's searching for kids because he's already lost two. And so maybe that's what he needs in his life, but I don't need to be adjoined with it because I don't want to be bothered. I know, Michelle. Every time I look over and see not the telephone, yes, the telephone, and to tell you how it really went, the telephone. I hit him in the head with the telephone. The telephone bounced off his head and broke the bedroom window. Went out the window, and was on the side of our house, girl. Yeah, it was all bad. It was all bad. That's back when I was toxic. That's when you would get your head popped off. That's all I can tell you. Alex said, damn, yeah, it was sideways. For real. I ain't even playing. It was sideways. That goddess warrior came out, baby. I don't know what to tell you. She said, yep. Uh-huh. Because if he grown, so you know that had to be a couple of years ago. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, beautiful. How are you, sweetheart? So I don't know why he did that. But yeah. Our affirmation for today for our well-being card says there's abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. There is abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. It says you keep thinking that there's a shortage of abundance, but shortage is only a perception. There is never a never-ending stream of abundance. There is no shortage whatsoever. Yeah, I know, right, Alex? I know. Good morning, Miss K. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? So what they're saying is that sometimes we work our ass off as if um the money gonna go somewhere, as if there's not enough money out here, as if there's not enough of any particular thing out here. So we work real hard because we feel like we got to get it, we got to get it, we got to get it for somebody else get it. It's enough out here for everybody. And it's so funny that they would say this. And Darnell, don't start laughing when I say this, because when I first started selling drugs, the little boy, the guy on the block said, well, how you gonna start selling drugs on my block? I said, it's enough money out here for everybody. Make your crack packs bigger. I don't know what to tell you, but it's enough money out here for everybody. And that was my perception of it all the time. Like, it's enough money out here for everybody. Why y'all fighting over area and territory and all that kind of stuff? I ain't got time for all of that. And so that's been my perception. It's enough out here for everybody. What you got is yours. What I got is mine. I don't want to take from you. You shouldn't want to take from me, because guess what? It's enough out here for everybody. It's enough out here for everybody. Abundance is enough for everybody. You can get exactly what you want. But back to what they said, to remember not to dwell on what you don't want. Because if you do, you'll get more of what you don't want. And so if you want abundance, how you dwelling on stuff that don't matter? Like me, with the guy when he came and said, hey, I don't want you selling over here. I was like, hey, it's enough to go around. I'm gonna tell you, I did not move. I did not do anything. And I lived on the corner house. Y'all got it messed up. I told y'all really know what I've been doing. Y'all don't know. And I stayed right there on that corner doing my thing until I wasn't. Because guess what? It's enough money out here for everybody. And so we kill and steal and rob over stuff for no particular reason. Yeah, and I know there's a little backlash to that because, people steal because they hungry or whatever the case may be. But that's a whole nother thing right there. That's something else. If you stealing because you hungry or you got to feed your kids or something else, that's cool. But guess what? Outside of that, what are you stealing for? You don't want people to take from you the stuff that you worked so hard for. So why would you take from them? And all too often, some people find themselves in that spot because they takers and not givers. And that means even when you take too much, when you know you don't need it. You ever went to a food pantry or something and you see somebody, they getting way more than what they supposed to be getting, way more than what they need to be getting, and the stuff end up going bad, all kind of stuff, because you out here getting more than what you need, and a family went starving because you greedy, because you want to take and know you don't need it because it's free, because they giving it to me. I'm going to tell you how my grandma used to take me down to Capusha Kitchen. And everybody in Detroit, maybe y'all know what I'm talking about. They give out food, they give out clothes, all kind of stuff. And when we didn't have it quite the way we thought we should, my grandma took us down there and showed us, hey, you guys can get blah, blah, blah. And guess what she said to us when she took us down there? She said, don't get more than what you need. She said, because there's homeless people and all kind of stuff that come in here and they need these particular things. And me being young, when I went in there, I laughed. I'm like, shit. But it was the truth. And I never took more than what I needed, you guys. I didn't. Because most of the time my grandma was with us. And so I never took more than what I needed. But guess what happened? When I didn't need it anymore, I didn't even go. I didn't even go and get their free food and take their free stuff, because guess what? I knew that there's people out here that are hungry, that really need it, that are homeless, that really need it, that need clothes. There's boo-boo stanks that need something to put on. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to take it selfishly because guess what? It's free. And I know that I can go and buy my kids some clothes. I'm just saying. So don't do people like that. It's Tuesday. It's going to be a great day today, you guys. So as I talk to y'all about that, look at there. It looked like a black hole, don't it? It says empty well, time to replenish. An empty well, and it's time to replenish. I'm gonna accept that right now because some of us running on empty anyways. It's Tuesday and we running on empty already. It says nothing here, time to replenish, diminishing yourself for another. Whoo, that's profound. Did you hear that? Diminishing yourself for other people. I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. It says the empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry. The desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Sometimes there's nothing there. I'm taking this shit because I just told you that the raggedy ass husband man called me last night. Ain't nothing there. It ain't dried up. It's like a desert. We don't have nothing in between us. It's nothing there. So they said, hey, it's time to move on to more fertile ground. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance that you have experienced and let spirit guide you to the next destination. I am grateful and happy for all of the things that I was able to experience with him. My abundance, the things that I was able to get but that desert didn't dry up. That well is dry. And it said, hey, Teresa, it's been said, hey, move on. And no matter how much I try to move on, he holding on like, baby, let me tell you something. That car probably for him too, because he holding on. He holding on. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Angel. Yeah, it's dried up. Michigan dried up to some people too. Me too. Like I go there and there's nothing there for me. And I understand. I understand. Some stuff I ain't ready for. I'm not ready to backtrack. I'm not ready to be hurt about some things that I've already been hurt about. I'm not ready to bring up old things that don't matter to me anymore. Like those things that happen whenever he calls. I don't want those kind of things. They said, so the well is dry. Keep moving on. And a lot of us got people we have people that pop up in our lives. So I know I ain't the only one. When you doing real good, when you got stuff going on, when your life seems to be going in the right direction, then you get these people that pop up out of nowhere. And you got to tell yourself, it's dry. This dry. Our friendship probably been dry. Our relationship dry. The acquaintance is dry. The partnership is dry. I don't want that. I can't get no fruit from this. Because they come around and they probably still got the same mess going on that they've been had going on, and you don't want to deal with that anymore. It's dried up. And I'm saying that because guess what? Yup, I done been in a motorcycle club. That shit dried up too. It's not the same. It don't do the same thing for me no more. So it's dried up. I don't want that anymore. And so it says this might mean saying goodbye to someone or something, or insisting on changing the rules of the game. It said either say goodbye, that, hey, I don't want to deal with this anymore, or you're going to have to change the rules of the game. Oh, baby, you will. You will. And the only reason, because you got family there, you got people that love you in Michigan. And that's what happens. We have people that we don't want to leave behind, children, grandbabies, or whatever. And we don't want to leave them behind because guess what? I don't want, but guess what? They live in their life, Angel. They live it. They live it. And you deserve to live too, sweetheart. No matter what that looks like to other people, you deserve to live. So if that means letting go and going to another state, because I've seen you do it before, you got this. Sometimes, and I'm sorry, I don't want to put your business out here, Angel, like that. But Angel, it's been, I don't know how long it's been, because Aji been gone. It's been 2 years, and so I think her husband has been dead over. It's been a year. I know it's been a year or whatever, and so the whole thing is that, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told another young lady. Mourning. People put time limits on mourning. And we talk about this on the live, because especially when I be on here boo-hooing. But there's no time limit. And then we get worried about, well, am I moving on too fast? Is they gonna worry about, am I let me tell you something. You love that man with all your heart. And I can see it and I can feel it. And if you found something that can help you to go on with this life, then I'm going to encourage you to do that. Nothing is holding you in Michigan. Nothing should hold you there. I know the kids are there. I know your grandbabies are there. But guess what? Just like they did when you were with Bush, they will follow. They will travel to see you wherever you are. Look, I got my grandbabies down here right now, all the way in Texas. Follow your heart, sweetheart. Your intuition ain't never let you down. You have always been a pillar of strength. So don't allow what other people think to control what you need to do. You are absolutely amazing, and you will do amazing. Because guess what? You have always been able to stand up on your own 2 feet. So it's not as if you're going looking for somebody to take care of you. You're looking for a new life, and you deserve that, sweetheart. So it says, stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results you want. There is a lack of, my son, here we go with this word, Brett. And you know what I'm saying? Rap City. And I know it's rap. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But me and my son had this argument about this word all the time. It's, y'all know what I'm saying. It says of giving and taking. I know. Look, and I say it all the time. He be like, "Mom, that ain't the word." It says the empty well tells you that it is time to reclaim what is yours. You hear what they said, Angel? They said it's time to reclaim what's yours. It belongs to you. And return what does not belong to you. So all those evil eyes, all those people watching you, all of those people hoping and praying that you don't get back the love that you done lost or what. Hey, tell them that ain't gonna be it. Return all of that shit back to sender. Cause I know that you guys have had conversations where He don't want you to be like this. You don't have to prove to anybody that you loved him. You don't have to prove that. It was proven in all those years that you sacrificed and you stayed. It was proven in the day that you had that funeral. It was proven you have nothing else to prove. Prove to yourself how happy you can be. Because you are absolutely amazing and you can be happy. It says that the shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. That means other people. The shadows casted in your direction are not of your own making. You do not need to react or respond to them as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them, how they just simply fucking go away. When you shine that light on people, when you just be your authentic self, people that can't deal with that, they just gonna simply go away anyways. Look at here. Why is this happening to me this morning, you guys? Why you woke? Come here, babe. Good morning, Bree. How that happen? She's not supposed to be woke. It says, these shadows are projections that you are confusing with reality. You may have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from a well, but you cannot dig yourself out of this hole. And remember that there is no water to be found in the well. So they said sometimes we want to try to dig further, see if we can get some water. If we can, they said it's dried up, it's over with. Move on. Stop trying to get water from the desert, from somewhere you know it's not coming from. They said, so why would you do that? Receive the empty well gift. Receive that. Receive the empty well gift, knowing, thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, I don't know what time she went to bed, why she up so early either, because it's 7:00 here. When they're able to show you that, hey, stuff done dried up, it's not for you anymore, don't be afraid to move around, because they got something better for you. I promise you they do. They said, do not exert your energy and waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the rope. Follow the watercourse way. The aquifers that run deep in the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. Did you hear that? You will be led to a new spring oasis, somewhere where there's plenty of water. There's plenty for you to do. There's plenty love for you. You will be led right there. You can find these underground streams, these rich natural resources, in the subterranean depths of your own heart. So in other words, it keeps saying, follow your heart. Where you are right now has dried up. And even as Angel talk about Michigan or whatever, what popped in my head is that Michigan no longer serves me. When I was there, when I left in March, I told you guys when I jumped on the beginning of the year, I said, I don't got no money. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm getting out of here. And that is exactly what I said. I was like, I'm not staying here. This ain't for me no more. I can't do this no more. And I was like, I spoke it into existence. I said, by March, I'm out of here. By March, I was out of there. Be impeccable with your words. Speak life into yourself. The thing at the beginning that I pinned the post, I said, speak life into yourself, because if you wait on other people to speak life into you, you might just die. Speak life into yourself. Miss Michelle, I wanted to tell you thank you, sweetheart. She sent me another book to read. And I started it yesterday. Michelle, the book is amazing. 101 something, but I started it yesterday and it's amazing. Again, a couple of you on here I are new and I haven't mentioned, but that the four agreements, the being impeccable with your words, to never assume anything, to not be have assumptions about stuff. And here it is, because here I've been writing. It said, "Don't take things personal, and do your absolute best." When you learn how to live for just you, then magic started to happen, you guys. We spend so much time, um, and I'm not talking smack about men, but most of our time as women is spent raising children, raising men that we shouldn't have been raising because they should have came grown. And that's me, because not everybody had a man that they needed to raise or whatever the case may be. You don't have to do that. I want you to go inside of you and know that everything is in divine order and that you are great. You are lovable. And no matter what people think about you, listen, they gonna think all kind of shit, especially when they don't know nothing. They don't deserve to have a piece of your pie. They don't deserve to be in your world. They don't deserve to know anything. They deserve to sit on the sidelines and speculate about what you got going on, because guess what? Obviously, their well is empty because they worried about yours. A lot of us carry a lot of people too. And we worry about, guess what? If I drop this, if I don't hold them up, then why you holding them up? They got two legs of their own. If they don't got two legs of their own, if they ain't a sick individual, they can hold themselves up. And that means our kids and everything else too. We take away from them and then we wonder why they can't do what they need to do. Because guess what? We keep taking it as if it's our own. We keep taking their problems and solving them. All of that. I'm learning, you guys, that I don't have to do that. Because guess what? I didn't learn until I had to learn it on my own. I give y'all 101 damn quotes that my grandma gave me. And I ain't learned off of none of them until after she died. So they not gonna learn from you taking the weight off of them and shifting it on you. You can't pour from an empty cup, nor can you get what you need from an empty well. Things have dried up. Move around. You are absolutely capable of doing that. You guys are absolutely amazing. Y'all do amazing things, and y'all life happens for each and every one of us. That don't stop you from moving forward. You are great. You are loved. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are kind, understanding. And go out into this world with all of those great things and all those great attributes about yourself, because you are all of those things. And if at any time you think you're not, you can always come back here and see me, because I'm going to always be your cheerleader. I'm going to always clap it up for you because I want the best for you. Even myself. And so with that being said, yep, I got them, sweetheart. I got the books for, yeah, I've been on it. I think I'm going to be book listening all day. So if you guys get a chance again, I'm going to tell you guys to try to listen to the four agreements, because it's about you. And I don't know if Bird and Angel, and the reason that I'm speaking about the book is because Angel hasn't been on here, and I don't know if Bird heard it, but it's a quick book. It's a nice read, and it's a nice read about you and how you made so many agreements with so many different people that you didn't even need. So you can change those things. Sometimes when you know better, you do better. So with that being said, I want you guys to go out, have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, because you are great. You are loved. You're respected. You're honored. You are the best thing walking. Angel, Michelle, Bird, Alex, my brother, Darnell, Miss K. You guys are amazing. And so I love you guys so very. I don't, I think I gotta add you in there, Bird, to the sister circle. Cause she keeps saying the circle page. I think I have to add you in there. It's called the Four Agreements. One of them is called the Four Agreements. That's her. I think Angel is your name, Angela Bush. I think it is on her Facebook page. But I definitely will add you guys into to the sister circle. So the sister circle, you guys, and I'm explaining this again, and my brother might have clicked off because he probably like, that ain't got shit to do with me. The sister circle is something a little different, Angel, and I'll definitely explain it to you. Okay, she put it up, Michelle. It's Angie Be Good. It's where we actually put these things into practice. These books and stuff that we are talking about, we read these particular books, we start to put things in action. We did the out it was last weekend. We did moon phases. We talk about crystals and divination and spells and all kind of stuff. And so if you are interested in those things, then hey, we here. It's a safe place where nobody is stupid and it's not a dumb question, but you're free to feel however you need to. It's a closed group and nobody's allowed to see anything that you post, but all of our posts are usually positive and inspirational things to try to get you on your feet to get where you're going, because sometimes we get knocked down. And I've been there, and not to say that I won't go there again, but I have gotten me a team of wonderful people that love me so very much that they won't allow me to stay down, Angel. I promise you, they won't allow me to stay down. Let me tell you something. If I miss popping on this live, this phone get the ringing, they be like, hey, wait a minute, what's going on? I love that. I love that people love to get some good information and be like, hey, some positivity. And they love me enough to make sure that I'm okay. Because I get on here and I'm honest and I tell them if I can't do something, if I'm not going to be here, I'll say that. So if something go wrong, they already know to check up on your girl. So with that being said, you can come back and join us whenever you like right here. And I don't know what time zone you in, because if you're in Michigan, it's 8 o'clock in the morning because it's 7 o'clock down here. But I am here Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock a.m. I get a card of the day, and on Fridays, I do readings. So, with that being said, I want you guys to go out. I want you to go be the best version of yourself, because you already are. You are amazing. And if you don't think so, go look at yourself in the mirror and play some of that Mary J. Blige. Good morning, gorgeous. Because you are gorgeous. And I love you guys so very much. And I will definitely see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.